Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Paige. I'm a Navy wife stationed in Okinawa, Japan with my husband and my 2-year-old son. And I'm currently, as you can tell by the title, 31 weeks pregnant with twin boys. So let's just go ahead and jump into this update. The first thing I'm gonna say is I have been super out of breath recently, like really out of breath. And I haven't really been doing too much extra. I have been trying to keep my house like super clean recently, meal prepping. Do I have something on my glasses? Okay, all better. Just meal prepping, trying to keep the house clean, nesting, just doing little stuff here and there. So definitely been out of breath recently, and I'm unable to take like a very nice deep breath, which you don't really appreciate until you can't do it, because I have the 2 boys and they're all up in my ribs, and so I can't take like a full deep like in breath. Like it would feel so much better if I could just take like a nice deep breath in and then like out, but we can't. So the babies are the size of romaine lettuce heads, which, you know, can be so random because you can see like a little romaine lettuce head this big, you can see a romaine lettuce head this big. So I don't know. I feel like the fruits and vegetables and stuff never really like helps, because half the time you don't even know what the fruit or vegetable is that they're talking about. So I have written down what my doctor said. So this is almost a week after I went to the doctor. I went to my twin OB on Friday. So I was 30 weeks and 2 days. And baby A, which has always been the bigger one, was measuring at 31 weeks and 6 days, so about a week and 4 days ahead. And baby B was measuring at 31 and 5, so a week and 3 days ahead. They were both weighing it like I think one was at 4 pounds and one was at 311, so like right up in there. So yeah. Big babies. Apparently I grow big babies even if there's 2 of them, because don't forget Nolan was in the high 8s. I was 9 pounds 11 ounces and JR was 9 pounds and 3.5 ounces. So I just make large babies. And I'll go ahead and put a clip, or actually it's in my vlog, my 30-week doctor checkup with twins vlog, which I will link up here somewhere. I inserted their heartbeats because my twin OB was super cool and let us film in there. So if you want to hear their heartbeats, that is in the vlog. Baby A was at 141 and baby B was at 138. So they're really like similar and close to size, and their heart rates have been very similar and everything. As far as me, see, I'm out of breath. I'm so sorry if this is irritating and frustrating as you're watching, but as far as me, I still have low blood pressure. I have a feeling that's just gonna go right back to normal after the babies are born. Recently, my acid reflux has been like a hit or miss. It's not really as bad at night, I guess, anymore. It's more like in the morning and the afternoon, which is odd, but it's better than having it all day. At my last weigh-in, I weighed 160, so I lost 5 pounds since my last update, because I started at 135 and I had gained 30 pounds. So now I'm down to 25 pounds. My doctor's not concerned about it. I'm not concerned about it. My appetite hasn't gone down at all. I just think that the babies are getting so close to being like fully cooked and ready to come out, that they're taking every single piece of protein and fat and carb and everything I eat, and they are just turning it into like fuel for them, I guess. I mean, they must literally be soaking up every single thing I eat and growing from it, because they're ginormous. And I'm still getting a bigger belly, there's no doubt about that, because I noticed that these shirts fit less and less every week. But I went down 5 pounds I went down in weight 5 pounds, but like I said, I'm not worried about it, because as long as the babies are growing and the doctor is okay, I'm okay. I have been having Braxton Hicks contractions. I had like maybe 1 or 2 in the late 20s, like maybe 28, 29 weeks. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that, maybe I didn't, I'm not quite sure. Pregnancy brain is kind of foggy. But I was up one night last week. I think it was right before I was 30 weeks, so it must have been like that Monday, I want to say, I was up all night, ooh, excuse me, with Braxton Hicks contractions, and I just thought to myself, 8 more weeks of this, there's just no way. So I did some research, and I was in some twin groups, and I asked, and they said that if you eat a little bit more before you go to bed, that might help, and a lot more water. So that's what I did. Haven't had that issue since. I still get the Braxton Hicks contractions, but what I've been telling myself this whole pregnancy, as far as pain, the Braxton Hicks contractions, the acid reflux, the size, everything, is it could be worse. I feel like that's not the most positive thing to say, but it's still keeping it positive. So whenever I'm in pain or uncomfortable is the word I'm trying to use, it could be worse. It could be worse. It's not as bad as it could be. So that's the mindset I've been in recently, to go into labor, and each contraction, it could be worse. So hopefully that works. I've really been craving chocolate, like just plain chocolate ice cream, obviously, but chocolate, like Hershey's chocolate. My favorite is the Dove milk chocolate bars. The Dove milk chocolates are okay, but I eat those, like, I eat way too many of those way too fast, so I can't get the bags of the little ones, and they don't have the Dove milk chocolate bars on Island. So I've just been getting the Hershey ones, and they're good enough. They're really good. I don't know, just like pure chocolate bars is all I want recently, which is like the one pregnancy myth I've never agreed with. When you crave sweet things, you're having a girl. When you crave salty, you're having a boy. I craved salty things with him. I've been craving sweet things with these two, and they're both boys, so who freaking knows. I did find 2 XL sized Hershey bars today at the commissary, my grocery store, for $1.09 a piece, and like a normal Hershey bar is like, what, 99 cents? So I grabbed 2 of those. Super excited about that. And if you're interested in a meal planning video, how I like grocery shop and all the food and everything we get, let me know, because we've been really good about using everything that we buy for the week and not going over our grocery budget. Our budget is $500 a month, so that's $250 every paycheck every 2 weeks. And that includes some household good stuff like laundry detergent, paper towels, toilet paper, napkins, dishwashing soap. It doesn't include like toiletries for like the bath and stuff, if that makes sense, but it does include all that other stuff. And yeah, so if you're interested in a video on how I do all of that, because I'm just realizing like that's when I got my chocolate, I did all that today, let me know and I can definitely film one of those for you guys. My back pain has still been pretty bad, because the bigger the babies get, I am carrying it like literally all in my belly, so it puts a lot of strain on my back. So I just try and sit in certain positions and everything, but Nolan rubs it out for me every single night. Really appreciate it. I know he's just like so over it, but he understands that 2 babies puts a lot of strain on my back. So I'm excited for those babies to come out and for the acid reflux to stop like that, and for the back pain to stop like that. So at my ultrasound, I'll insert a picture here. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to really tell, but both babies are head down again. It took her a long time to find the baby on my right, which is baby B again, because now they're both head down again, and this one is farther than this one, which is what it's been like the whole time, except for the last one where my doctor said that this one was head up, whatever. The baby on the right that we call B, she was trying to find his head, following his backbone, everything, and like could not find him because he was so far down into the side in my pelvis. She goes, "You must be feeling a lot of pressure." I said, "I must." Who knew? But yeah, they're both head down. Hopefully they're like too big to flip at all at this point, and there's not enough room in there. If they stayed head down, that is obviously best case scenario to have a successful VBAC. So yeah. And then as far as what my doctor said in my appointment, basically she recommends to get the epidural just in case something were to happen. If baby A came out and there was some sort of, God forbid, issue with baby B, that I would already have the drugs flowing through my system. So I'm thinking about it. I wanted to go into this non-medicated because I had a bad experience with the epidural last time. But there was a lot of things in my birth with JR that I'm upset about. Not anymore, just that, but was upset about. That could have been different. I'm really excited to have Nolan by my side this time, and we're gonna tag team this. He's got my back. I know what I want this time. I'm more informed. I won't be so afraid to say what I want and what I don't want this time. So if anything, we'll get that like at the last second possible if we can, just so it's safer for both babies, because that's obviously what comes first over what I want. But I would like to labor until 7, 8, or 9 centimeters, depending, until when I have to get the epidural. I'd really like to labor and get my body to get to that point on its own without the epidural. But that's everything. I have another appointment. Oh, no, it's not. I have to start going for no stress tests twice a week, every week, starting next week. I don't even know what that is, besides the fact, well, I know what it is. I just never did it with JR. I'm not sure if they do it for all pregnancies over here or if it's just for high risks and twin pregnancies. If you were pregnant and you had no stress tests done, let me know. It's basically, from what I understand, since my first one isn't till next Monday, is they put some sort of like band around your stomach and they basically wait to see if baby's moving. I was told it should only take like 20 to 30 minutes if the babies are active, which they always are, and about like 40 or 50 minutes if they're sleeping. So I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm not really looking forward to dragging my toddler to the doctor twice a week just for those non-stress tests. That doesn't even include doctor appointments, which are going to become much more frequent. So yeah, the joys of being pregnant with twins. I did have a comment asking me to go over some TMI pregnancy related symptoms, but I have so many of them, and I have some from my last pregnancy with him that I don't have this time, that I'm going to be making a whole separate video about my weird pregnancy symptoms and the TMI stuff. If you don't want to hear about it, you shouldn't watch it, but make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss when that video comes, and so you don't miss any of my pregnancy updates, vlogs, baby hauls. I have a lot of videos I just need to get around to filming. I'm just pregnant, almost done cooking these babies. I'm tired, I've got a toddler, and my house always needs to be cleaned. So that's everything. We're 31 weeks with our baby boys. Crazy to think that in 7 weeks max they'll be here. My money is on myself going into labor at 36 weeks and 6 days, which is September 25th here, and I'm counting on it. I thought he would be 9 days early. I'm pointing this way because his room is out that door and he's sleeping right now in his crib taking a nap. My money was him being 9 days early, and he was 9 days early. So my money is on 36 and 6. It's just been this gut feeling I've had. It's September 25th. We'll see. There's like 4 or 5 family birthdays in September. Nolan and I, like in late September, that Nolan and I are like working around so that the twins have their own birthday. But yeah, all right, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My goal for the end of August is 700, so let's get there. Yeah, that's everything. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. This is what I was talking about. If I have it pulled up so where you can see like where my boobs are and my belly is. Oh, look at that, belly. So, yes. This is what the bump looks like. It is all belly.